having some issues. Let's see if we can fix it. Haha, y'all, the ceiling reveal. The window's open. It's so nice outside. I'm gonna zoom in real quick though. This is very, very random, but I haven't gone live in a while. At least it feels that way. And we are almost at 4,800 subscribers. So I thought I would go live, you know? I would try and actually finish a puppet because I haven't really done much of anything lately. So yeah, we got the sub count, but I'm going to be seeing if I can at least partially finish a dragon puppet. Hi, Cheese. Hi, Cheese. Hi, Rainfall. I don't know. I don't usually go live this late, but I was bored. So here we are. I'm not going to be live for super long. I have to do the dishes soon. But, I just broke a hanger. It was a mess. I'm going to see if I can finish Beetle's jaw. She really isn't my style, so I'm having a hard time finishing her, but she is. Yeah. Hello, bottle of water. Welcome. Yeah. Oh, chat, let's go. We're like one step away. That's fun. I'm just curious. Like, I would have hit it if in the morning, most likely, anyway. So I just kind of. I thought it'd be fun to catch it. You know, that'd be 200. That'd be 200 away from. That'd be 200 away from 5,000. I can't. That's it. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna finish Beetle. I really love her eye. If I'm a little loud, guys, yeah. But thank you. Welcome to the chat, June. Thank you. But she really isn't my style, so I'm gonna see if I can actually finish her. It's a bit crazy. It's, but see if I can sort of sort her out a little bit. It's gonna be pretty square jaw, so it should be pretty easy to work out anyway. I need a pencil. I got a whole bunch of pencils. Anyway, guys, how have y'all been doing? Have y'all been good? What is going on? I don't know what my computer decided to pull up, but it's gone now. Save you. No, what's going on? Fresh. What's going on, Rainfall? Hi, X baby. Welcome to the chat. Oh, come on. I got these new Valentine's Day things, and I need to do them. Hey, we hit 4,100. Let's see if it stays. Let's go. Thank y'all. Hi, Razor. Welcome. Let's go. We just hit 4,800. Hi, Midnight. Welcome to the chat. Huh? I'm pretty good. What's going on? Oh, come on. There we did. I did it. The lid is really hard to get off, but I have a bunch of those pencils where you can take out this. I'm going to actually show you because it doesn't matter in the first time, but you can take off the tip. I don't know if I can do it. Actually, I think you can press that down. The thing is, you can take off the tip of it and then press it in when it's like empty, and then another tip appears. That kind of thing. Yeah, I gotta design a jaw. I gotta design a jaw for her. My day has been interesting. I've mostly been kind of just most of the day. It was really hot in my room and in the house in general, so that's why I have the window open. You can't really see it, but I do. It's blowing all the air. Yeah, they're fun. I'm kind of that's awesome though. We hit 4,000. I cannot believe, guys. I can't believe we're only 200 away from, like, genuinely. I entered this year kind of just like, okay, well, it's probably gonna end up like most years. I'll slowly gain and get on and off. It has been crazy lately. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the new setup for shorts that YouTube has been messing around with. But dang. Yeah, I can understand that. That's awesome, Star. Yes. What sound? Hello, Star. I don't know. Hello, Tinsy. Welcome back to the chat, actually. No. My brother was like, I was live. I have a thing that hangs on the door that says "Do not disturb." I didn't see it, so we opened the door. Oh yes, I love ice cream so much. Night, midnight. Good luck with school. I know it's annoying. I have to try and figure out what is a good. I just kind of gave up on her. I really gave up on her, but she has like cute blending, but like I gave up. So I'm just gonna do a gold mouth. It's but we'll see how it works. Yeah, I'm homeschooled, so I don't like school, but I don't suffer as much as everyone else does, and I like some school. But I understand. I went to school for like 1 year when I was like in first grade, and I hated it so much. We're just gonna do a huge jaw, and I'll cut it down, but it's all basically gonna be the same color. So I figured the hardest part is probably gonna be shading because we gotta get the bandage on the jaw. It's right there, so we have to kind of even it out. Hi, Moon. Sorry, I didn't see you. Yeah. Gore is fun. I have a hard time with gore. I don't know why. Like drawing it, not like looking at it or anything. Just visualizing it can be a bit hard. So respect. It's cool. I need to find my pencil sharpener. I don't know where it is. Yes! Homeschool crowd. We got all the homeschool kids in the chat. Not really. We got a lot of public school too. Let me think. I have a collection of pencil sharpeners I take. Honestly, I'm super glad, guys, that I have all my energy back. But like, I got all my energy back in the evening. That's not fun. Yeah, I understand that. I always like stay up late, but it's just how late I stay up. I always stay up till about midnight lately, and then I wake up at like 7, which is probably not the right amount of sleep for someone my age, but it works. Bye, Moon. Thank you for joining. Nice. Breaks are fun. I've been on a break for a while. I haven't done school in a minute. We're starting like next week. And then when I get into school, I'm gonna push stuff. Like, I'm gonna actually plan lives a lot more. And I'm thinking doing like a week of lives just for fun. And like doing different things each day. Not asking people to join every time, but hey, be fun. So we'll see what happens. That's awesome. I had attempted art lessons. My mom did them for a minute, and I don't like being told what to draw. My problem. But I'm also very much self-taught in many aspects. I take my own mood, and it annoys a lot of people when I'm in art class. I do. I have a lot actually. Okay. We have 2 younger chickens. We're starting with the chickens. Right. 5 hens and 1 rooster. That's how many we have at the moment. It kind of fluctuates back and forth. We used to have like up to 13, and then some died because a bunch of them died because they were old, and then a few the neighbor's dog attacked, which sucked. But 2 of them actually started laying eggs today, at least. At least one of them did. We found 2 little eggs in the nesting box. It didn't match the others. It's so cute. You actually hear right now. It's my dog barking. And we have 2 other dogs after that. But my dog's Chewy. She's the oldest. And then I have a cat named Sergeant. He's an adorable little goofball that will sit in front of your camera or your on the words sorry computer screen. Like you'll be on your computer and he goes up and just sits down on your keyboard like, pay attention to me now. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining Sazzle. Or I think that's right, yeah. See you around and have a good night's sleep. Yeah. Hi, Lizzie's. Thank you. I've been sharpening the same pencil for so long. I think it's time to give up. I was able to get some down, but it's not quite working. So I'll go in with a different color. With a different yellow, and then I'll get the base down, and then I'll darken it all. It's just not a good thing to draw on. I'm just kind of winging this. I don't even have my hot glue over here. I'll probably have to do that separately, or I'll have to do some rearranging. I also don't know how long I can be live, because I have to do the dishes, so I might just disappear. And my sister has to go to bed at some point. A bunch. Probably a bunch of chickens. I just want to be that farm person that has an army of chickens following her. Okay. I used to have a dream pet. It was a rabbit, and then I got a rabbit, and it was kind of sad. So we don't talk about it. Poor Thumper. It was a very sudden thing. Someone was selling a rabbit at Tractor Supply, and my dad was like, "Oh, my dad wants a rabbit," so he got the rabbit and a little cage, and he was lonely, and it was sad, and I was actually kind of happy for him when he died because it was just that kind of situation. But yeah, that's sad. Rabbits are adorable. It's a lot of maintenance, and we weren't able to get a second rabbit because yeah. Thank you so much, Happy. Bye, June. Thank you for joining. Where? I'm sorry. Cats can be crazy sometimes. See, that's a terrible jaw. Like, I don't like it. It's not good. It's not shaped right. I don't like it. It needs like a curvature in it. It needs to look like an actual animal draw. Sup, Care? Welcome to the chat. Double layer the paper. I actually did an entire. I made like 8 bases, and I just have a pile of bases right now. But yeah, double layer the paper, and then yeah. Use cardstock. Okay, I'm gonna word this differently. Use cardstock when you make it. And if you want it to be really durable, put a layer of paper on one side if the base is really thin, and it makes it really good. And at the very least, double layer the hinge right here, and it won't rip or anything. Yeah. Cardboard, yeah, I don't know where I went with that thought process. I've used cardboard before. I got mixed up with commenters. Yeah. Hi, Stevens. Welcome to the chat. I'm very high energy right now because I haven't used my energy today at all because it was too hot to do anything earlier. See, that looks cute-ish. I kind of wish I could do kind of more of like a purple fade into it. Doesn't want just an abrupt stop, but I don't know if I can do that. Cool. Was soccer practice fun? Hi, Mosey. Welcome to the chat. Welcome back, I should say. I've seen you many times. Yeah. Sounds like it. I almost kind of wished I could get into soccer as a kid. Like, I almost did. But there aren't any soccer teams around my area. It's all softball and baseball. And I just can't get into it. I overthink everything. At best, I do taekwondo as a sport. And I haven't even been doing that lately. Because I hurt my ankle and this whole thing. And we got sick and there's flight practice. Nice. I colored it myself. It took a minute. It was a lot of blending, but I did color it myself. I'll angle it down so I don't have to lift up as much so you can see what I'm doing. Hello, Fox. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, this is not gonna be here long. See, my problem is I usually get into like a flow state when I'm making one puppet, and if I take a break for too long, I end up having a hard time finishing it. So now I have to like reconnect and figure out what's going on. Thanks. Hello, Chef. Welcome to the chat. That's cool. Let me think. I have to figure out how I'm gonna. I suppose technically I could like place down the mouth on this side and trace it. So should I just do all gold or should I try and do a fade? Because if I could just work on the jaw shape and that will get me started. I have not done a lot of puppet stuff in a while, and I need to get back into it because I have a lot of projects I need to finish and a deadline for a matching dragon I must complete. Which I'll probably go live this weekend. I'm going live this weekend to work on a matching dragon, and yeah. Thanks. It's like a sewing kit. It came in as like a sewing kit thing, but I just use it all over. They're actually pretty common there at Walmart, but they're really good. I like them a lot too. Should I try and just go with the gold as the mouth, or should I try and like a fade into the gold to kind of match with everything else? It's also something that's gonna bother me. This point is a bit too pointy. The little random details. Like it just doesn't work for me. It needs to be a bit rounded to kind of go with the mouth shape. It also needs to curve around so that it fits in, but not that much. It needs to still some boy damn messed it up. Yeah, I agree. At this point I'm just kind of experimenting with shape. I might need to get some duct tape so I can stick it. That's an interesting jaw. Very interesting. My problem is she's just empty. This is my first time ever doing the horns separately because like the horns were attached on after the ears and the ears are actually connected. But I've never had such an empty space, so it's interesting. Yeah. I might just cut out a white piece of paper and see if I can shape it a little bit. I need to get it out. My computer is a mess right now. I've been feeling better compared to other days, because like other days I've had just terrible headaches. Because of course the seasons are changing. I have a hard time deciding whether or not it's just allergies because of like sinus stuff is usually what bothers me. But I have sinus issues whenever the temperature drastically changes. So when seasons change and like the temperature goes up and down, it's the whole thing. Yeah, that's the. I don't usually do this. It's too small. Thank you so much, Happy. I'm glad they make you laugh. Yeah, that's what I would like. That's what I like to try and do. I like making like funny content a lot. I've also gotten back into the state of posting twice a day, which is great. Sometimes I wonder if people find it annoying, but I'm like, they can just, I guess, try and turn notifications off. Because it's a lot. But it's also just kind of nice. Thank you, Jolly. Yeah, thank you. See if I can get her gel, dude. I really want to finish her because I like her fade. It's very annoying. I'm also probably going to add a bit more, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking of adding, like, an antenna or something. She's themed after a jade beetle. So, you know, like those beetles. I don't know. Her name is basically Beetle. That's what I've resorted to calling her. I don't think it's a jade beetle, but it's something along those lines. They have those colors. That's what she's themed off of. Thank you for joining for a bit. I think that's a gel shape. I can't decide if I want to flatten out or not. Might also do that. Then it would appear at the bottom, and that would be very annoying. That's gonna be cool as helping. Toothless is a really fun character. I actually like they have those shorts that are going around, claim a character. I'm thinking of doing it. Gonna give and all that, but yeah, I claimed Toothless and Hiccup on it. There was like you claim 2 characters. Like I claimed Toothless and Hiccup. I really need to sit down and watch the series. I think I have access to it now since we bought some new streaming stuff. So yeah, I wasn't able to watch any of the movies for so long, and it was just kind of sad. Definitely gonna do the fade, but that's the jaw shape. That works. But you do the fade, so when it appears down there, it doesn't look weird. So I'll have to match it. I'm doing decent. I've had some. You hear my sinuses reactions to the air changing around me, and the temperature going up and down. You know, see whenever the seasons change. But other than that, I'm pretty good. And headaches. Oh, the headaches. Like when I usually like during midday, I'll just get these like annoyingly powerful migraines that won't go away until hours later, and I'm just no, I don't like that. But they don't last forever, which I'm thankful for. I've been finishing some other projects off camera. Hi, Random. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Zoe. Yeah, thank you. It fits her. It fits her well. There's different jaw shapes that fit different characters. I might actually grab another puppet real quick. I'll get Pixel. I haven't really had any others, but Pixel's back in the background now. She's gonna sit there. I like having her in the background. She's like one of my favorites. Hi, Star. Good to see you. Yeah. I didn't announce anything. I just kind of went live. So that kind of happened. I sorted all my colored pencils recently as to try and get myself back into art. So I have just 2 things of the cool and the warm colors. I need to see if I can find the right, because this is like a kind of purple. It's kind of a purple color. That was not where the camera was. I don't know why I held it up there. Thanks, Jolly. Yeah. She's coming together. Except for that real quick. I honestly don't know how I feel about her. It's very mixed feelings. Because, yeah, she's not my usual style. But her eye is what makes me want to finish her. I really love the highlights and shading in her eye for some reason, so. Yes, same. Honestly, my main issue though is that I have so many projects. Like just incomplete dragon puppets that I need to complete. I'm probably gonna have to end up cutting this out before I color it so I can fold it up and match the colors better. So, so I can like just insert jaw here and decide if I'm matching the colors well enough. That isn't my usual phone location, and you can tell when I just hold up stuff over here. Yeah, just kind of see if I can match it. Yeah. Yeah. I would honestly would like just like nature, and those woodcolors are really cool. So that would be a pretty cool dragon. My goodness, that is a yeah. I have a problem of not saying whose comment I'm answering to, and I go back and forth between all of them. So I need to call out who I'm responding to more often. But I try to read all the comments. That's why I have my computer in the background because I can get the live chat right here, and I don't have to keep glancing at my phone. Bye, Lizzie. You have to go. Thank you for joining me. Oh no, my friends got me another dragon thing for Valentine's Day. We went prom dress shopping because there's like this caravan thing, prom dress thing that goes around, and it's nice for homeschoolers. You can go and like you can pick out prom dresses that other people used once and then gave to it to let others like use. But I got there and one of my friends gave me a Valentine's Day gift. And it had a little dragon plushie in it that can fold back and forth between a dragon and a unicorn. I didn't even realize it had a unicorn side. But it's like a little dragon guy. He's so cute. And then you fold it, and it's a unicorn. And I thought that was cool. I always wanted to try and make these with crochet, but I've never ended up doing it. Hi, Gloria. It is, most of them are Calor. I have very mixed pencil brands. Like over time, like I'll collect that stuff, but and the majority of it is this brand. They're really good. They wear out easily because they put so much pigment on the paper, but it's awesome. Hi, Darcy. Welcome to the chat. My dragon, what? I don't know. It folds into a unicorn. That's what you mean. Which startled me at first. I was like, what? It had a secret ability. I have to figure out how to match this jaw. I really, really should have completed her the day, like when I started making her, but it's been like at least 2 weeks. I don't know when I was actually working on her, so. Yeah, Darcy. I try to watch chat, so. I don't. What are flippazoos? You don't have to answer. It's cool. I'm assuming it was like something nostalgic that I wasn't involved in because I didn't watch TV as much as a kid. I played outside a lot. Like, I didn't. My mom also just didn't always have the TV turned on, so I played outside a lot. I'm actually just gonna get the basic coloring of the entire jaw down and see if I can get that done. don't. I don't need to FNAF that much. Just because horror is not quite my family's thing. I wouldn't have been exposed to it as a child, and I haven't looked into it now. I know some of the lore though. So that's cool. I'm mostly worried about it opening up, and like when it opens up, some of that will appear at the bottom. But I think that might add to her character, and I can just tilt it up to do it less. I need to match it just right. If worst case scenario, I have to trim off some of that so it's not as pointy. But it's about the right. It's just a little bit more blue. Hi Blair! Sorry. I didn't do any announcement. I was just like, oh, okay, let's go live. My room was miserable this, like, earlier today, though. It was so hot up here. Like, I couldn't do anything. I'm still struggling because it was so much energy. It was too much energy to have at night. Let's see if I can, like, match up the golden tip so it kind of sits together. It's gonna be less because it's gonna be slightly back, but it'd be kind of cute. I don't think so. I guess, like, it depends on the stuffed animal, but, like, it would be the same as brushing a doll's hair, wouldn't it, Chef? Oh, where is it? Yeah. I just saw that. I actually think I've seen ads for those, but I've never actually owned one. Yeah. What's up, Blair? What is it? Yes, I can. Let me think. I'm trying to think of good colors that go together. I really started to think of like mystical colors. I don't know why, but like purple and gold. I don't know. I don't know how those work. Whatever shade of purple, and then gold, and gray. That's a weird combo, but you can use it if you want. Thank you, Abby. Yeah, it's very kind of you. Honestly, I don't think I do. I have been getting so, like, y'all don't understand. I'm not used to this much attention. So I'm overjoyed with what I've been getting lately, honestly. And I'm scared to see what happens when it goes away again. I don't want my motivation to absolutely flop. So I'm just kind of waiting, you know, waiting for it to stop and slow down a bit. Awesome! I can't wait to see it. I hope the color combo turns out. You can use whatever shade you need to if you need to do that because it's very light colors. But you can also go very dark. What was it? I don't. My dog just did that. Okay. I don't know why my dog made that sound, but I think I sort of matched the blending. I need a bit more blue. Oh, I think I know those two. I didn't really watch Nickelodeon as a kid, which is where most of those types of ads came. Like I had like Disney Plus and stuff, I think. So like we watched Phineas and Ferb and all that, but I didn't really watch Nickelodeon because we didn't have that type of TV. However, I remember going to my grandparents' house and seeing just all kinds of ads everywhere for that type of stuff. And like those like fairies that you would spin and then they would act like put on a little thing and you spin it and they fly away. And then my mom said she had one once. Like, either my mom had one, maybe she did. I might be imagining it as like a dream or something. But it talks about how they, like, I've seen videos of them just flying into fires and being destroyed. Yes. A platypus. Perry the platypus. So bad. I love Phineas and Ferb though. It's a good show. I was excited for the new season. It's not the same though. The nostalgia is not the same. But it is a good show. I loved when there was a dragon puppeteer trend with that sound for it, and it was like, oh, a dragon puppeteer, Virtues the dragon puppeteer, and you mess around with that. That was funny. Welcome back, Blair. Thank you so. Thank you so much, Darcy. Just the embarrassment. I actually have a really hard time taking compliments, IRL, so I don't always know how to react. So I'll like laugh a little bit. They think my drawing is cool. That's okay. I understand. I'm not expecting you to join every time, Blair. Everyone has a life. Cool. Yeah, I'm assuming that's something to do with selling crochet stuff online, which honestly that's awesome. I really wish I could, but lately my mom has just been too busy to set anything up, and I can't legally set up an Etsy if I'm under 18. Looking into selling some puppets to the art studio, or not art studio, like it's a art gallery, and you like they buy your art and then resell it. Yeah. That's the goal. Here's best case scenario, if I do that, then I definitely won't stop making puppets, which means when I am 18, which in technicality is in less than 2 years. I mean, I'll stay here that long. If it's like as a side hobby, yeah, sure, I'll stay. I'll stay on YouTube that long. I just realized how good blending looks on some cameras, and it's still a little bit scratchy, but it's working. I love blending so much. Like even when I'm sketching, my favorite way to draw, like despite how colorful my dragon puppets are, I really love just sketching with my colored pencil, and then like I'll just mess around with rubbing the graphite a certain way. So like I'll do this, and I'll do a ton of it, and then I'll streak it like it's like a falling star or something like that, just like random. Or when I'm shading something, I'll streak it. It's, I know, I'm pretty sure there's a word for that, but that's my favorite way to draw outside of making dragon puppets is with just pencils and sketching and stuff. Yeah. Hi, little pup. Welcome to the chat. Me too, Ellie. That's fun, Blair. That's really cool. Sorry, I had a bit of a talking thing. I don't know why. Yeah, that's fun though. Just seeing if I can read all chat real quick while we're talking. Cool. So, chat, now that Christmas is over, can I tell y'all, like, a trend idea I had? I'm gonna tell y'all a trend idea I had. But, it looks like the year before the sound had been removed from YouTube anyway. And I couldn't do it. That's kind of sad. I also, just my duets are always off. But it was like, you know, when people repeat the same and it's like a duet train, I had a fun idea for it. And it was like the Polar Express one. A Polar Express one is like, tickets, tickets, please. And then they break out in song. Maybe, like, do that one. It's hard to explain, but that would have been interesting. I kind of wish I had looked more into possibly getting the sound back on YouTube, but I don't think I have the power to do that. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a hatchet. I was very much a tomboy as a child, so. Which is nothing. Oh, chat, it lines up so well. It lines up so well with the rest of it. Ah. I'm gonna have to adjust it to where it fits just right with the job. That's perfect. Let's go. And now I got two. I traced a piece of paper for this one, and I'll trace one again so they're the same size. Yes. Well, welcome to the chat, Luna. Thank you so much, little thought. Okay, so. I must put this somewhere. Stay. Okay. I have to reverse it. I'm probably gonna have to do some fine tuning afterwards, just so like there you can still see some white spots, and I want the least of that showing. That. Good job. That'll work. I'll have to repeat that again and add a bandage. Yay. It'll look better when it's attached, hopefully. I also have to double layer it. Hopefully she'll be done soon. But I'm not going to be able to finish it during the live because I didn't move my extension cord over here. Thank y'all so much for 30 likes. Awesome. It's a she. Her name's Beetle. Thank you so much, Lexi. Welcome to the chat. I'm scared. Welcome back, Star. Thank you, Lily. Yeah. She's themed after. I'd have to look it up. A June bug, or I think it's a June bug. I said Jade Beetle earlier. I think it was wrong. I think it's a June bug. The like that specific kind of shading that a lot of them have. That's what I was going for. So yeah, I think it was June bug. Again, it's been a minute. I kind of ditched her. I made her like 1 week, 2 weeks ago, and then forgot about her, and I just now decided to finish her jaw, or at least get it finished coloring. Meep! I don't know why I decided to do that. It was because Toonsy said it. Yeah, I'll read it. It did not come out right though. Thanks, Happy. Yeah. I have to do the other side. It's zoomed in. I think I still. Yes, it is. It's zoomed in. Okay. But yeah, it's the other side. I'm debating about adding antennas or little butterfly something. I'm debating whether to just leave her like this after I add the jaw, or to add other things to her, like accessories or something at the top of her forehead. My biggest regret, I think, is adding the floof. I like just to randomly add it sometimes, but this time I think if I hadn't, I would have been able to have more fun with the forehead. Which is a shame, but yes. I was able to get some. I like drawing bandages, so I like how those turned out for sure. Yes. Oh my gosh. Earrings would be cute. I actually have some real earrings that I've been that I got to put on dragon puppets, so I might actually use some of those. That'd be cool. But moths, like, up close, they're fucking adorable. I have to agree. They're so cute. I don't know, like, I don't know why they're so cute, but they're adorable. It's like the fluffiness in the eyes and the little antennas. I don't. The closest thing I ever had to an emotional, as an emotional support stuffed animal was this, that thing hanging up there, but it was never, like, supposed to be one, and I didn't know what it was at the time. But that was, like, when I was 12 and 13, I had, a really big problem, with my imagination overreacting to stuff. And I still have a very child-esque creative imagination, because it's just kind of how my ADHD brain decided to wire me. It's how I was made. But, I would swing its tail back and forth. It was like an anxiety thing, and I'd swing its tail around. And in my mind, it doubled as a weapon, because I could swing it around. But I'll give it credit, it was a carnival toy. Got it from a carnival, and its tail never broke, no matter how much I swung it around. Yeah. Yes, same. I love writing story ideas in my head, and, like, that's how I come up with a lot of my OC's lore and my dragon's lore. And I actually just decided I'm happy with, one of my main dragons, like, the one in my profile picture, Emerald. I got really annoyed with her for a while, because I didn't think she had any personality. Like, but I finally decided she's shy. Like, the problem was she went through a hero's journey, but she had nothing to overcome. She was perfect, and I was like, there needs to be a thing. So her thing is she's shy now. I redesigned her and gave her a bit of a shy, kind of a little shy. She looks kind of shy, not super, but you know. And that added to it a lot. That made it a bit more like I can add to the story a bit more about her story building. I was happy about that. What? I'd look back and the first thing I read is that I imagined a whole life with Gamma Jack, but I did not see the eye, and I was like, you want me to imagine? But that's cool. I like that. I just combine fandoms all the time. I do that a lot. Not gonna, like, you take the Percy Jackson and the Harry Potter and you put them together. You put your dragons and wings of fire for fun. Like, you can go everywhere. Yes, yeah, you should. Writing it down is good, but because, like, you won't forget. But I never do it. I'm terrible at writing and spelling. You will see it on my channel, and you will know about it. Like, I I talk. I can talk pretty, like, I can sound smart when I'm talking sometimes. Not always, but typing is not my strong suit, because I think too fast when I'm typing, and I get ahead of myself, and I just type a lot of things wrong. And then I don't have the patience to read over it because of ADHD and so. Yeah. Yes. Hello, crazy kid. Welcome to the chat. Just said do that. I don't know why. Red earrings on the bench and blue ones on the noun bench. Sorry, I just read that. That's a good idea. I will do that, and I also have some gold earrings, so I'll have to experiment with the color of earrings. I will. This isn't my first time doing earrings. So Emerald was actually designed by a friend of mine, and I've just kind of adapted it as my main. But it was actually themed. Fun fact, chat, fun fact. It was themed after the Master Emerald in Sonic, because she's a huge Sonic fan, so that's how she got her name. And the emeralds. So she became the lore. It became the lore of my channel. It was fun. Hello, Roblox. Welcome to the chat. Thank you. Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I watched a few. I don't even not Roblox. I did Gotcha. Wait. Yes, Gotcha. That was didn't say Roblox. I got stuff mixed up. Yes, I did that for a few of my shows, and, like, people did their OCs reacting, and then people reacting to videos, and it's about And I watched them for a while. I did. I actually tried to get into gacha, and I almost made a channel about it, but I ended up not having the patience for the character design, and I never like how the characters come out when I made them. Like, it was never the vision I wanted. So I kept on having to, like, redo it, and it came a point. I'm just gonna cut out the edge and then mark where the bandage is, so I don't just draw over it. Ah, I got a good song playing in my head, guys. It's not a bad one like usual, which is very annoying when it's like a song from YouTube and it's got bad lyrics and like, stop it. But this time it's a good one. Play on loop and I'll love it. Thank you, Star. You're very kind. I could have just said I've placed words like that before, but yeah. Honestly, I stumbled across Dragon Puppets and I was like, oh, it's kind of weird. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. And then I liked the video and YouTube decided to feed me more. I think one of the first ones I saw was Honeycomb. Like the first version of I don't think her name is Honeycomb. It might be. Um but I don't remember who it's by. She had a Ghost. I think Ghost or not Tunes. No, I think I got the wrong person. Ghost or another one. And I think one of the first 3 people I started watching quit. The person who inspired me to make puppets quit a while ago, which was kind of sad. But all her content got deleted accidentally, so she just kind of, and I understand, she kind of gave up after that. I'm basic. I always do the triangle base, like almost always. Sometimes I'll have a bit of a square end to it, like this one. Hold on, like this one. That's a fun view. This is my YouTube dragon puppet. I decided to make one. There's a cloud in your window! No! Also, back to the clown. I understand this. I was scared of creepy clowns as a kid. I wasn't too scared of clowns, but, like, if they had all the makeup on, they were a little scary. It's my YouTube dragon. I used him in that one short, and I've just debated whether or not I reclaim this base or not, because it's a moving eye dragon puppet base that I decided to use for that short, and now people seem attached to the eyes. So. Yeah. Hard dragons are insane. Yeah. Yes. Good to hear. I hope you have fun making it, Dragon Lover. You can, crazy? Wanna bet? Wanna bet? Don't bet. I had to get used to that when I didn't know that there was a button. Like, I don't go to other, like, people's lives that often. I kind of wish I did more, but, like, I'm kind of unable to a lot of times. But, like, it's not, actually. From what I've experienced, there's a slight delay in lives and in live chat from like what I've seen. So it's actually just a slight delay. Like, so if someone doesn't respond to you immediately, they could have just not seen it. Like, but it's also just could be due to chat delay. That lines up so well. That works. I'll take that. I also had to finish the Valentine's Day Dragon, which shouldn't be that hard. I don't know why I'm struggling to start, but eh. Yeah. What? Jolly? Wait, who's Jolly? No. Jolly, don't get kidnapped! I know it's Jolly. Okay, good. Your dragons are protecting you, that's good. When I was little, like, clowns are scary, but, I was scared of dolls much more because I was, I was forced, like, in first grade to sit next to girls who told creepy doll stories for fun. And me and my active imagination did not like that. So what ended up happening was I had to imagine that my doll at the time, Alexandra, I still have her. She sits on a shelf. Her bangs are terrible because, yeah, but she protected me. She would come alive at night, and she protected me from all the evil dolls. So that's how I fell asleep at night for years. Yeah, yeah, the dragon is a hero. I don't know why I said it that way. Now I'm thinking of Big Hero 6 music. Stuck in my head now. This is nice. I don't have to do as much fading. That's a cute name. Wait, what? I saw her name was you. She was like, "Oh, that's a cute name for something," and I was like, "Wait, that might not have been a good name." Hello, Lean. Welcome to the chat. Let's try and track people. Hold on. Line up the bandages. Get them colored in. Add the yellow and the brown, but make it, white. They're just kind of weathered from use. I think I added like actual pencil lines in there to like characters. Like I smudged it a little bit. Try and add shadows. Makes sense once you put it all together. I also had a line going through that. I had clear markings for where the bandages were. Good detail. I hope I did that correctly though, because if not, it won't look good. Hello, Rebecca. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Flamethrower. Hello. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. I could not really handle that type of thing as a child either. I was not a murder show person. I tried this. No. It's like I have it was called hyperphantasia. That's it. There's like different spectrums of visual imagination that you can have depending on how clearly you imagine things. And hyperphantasia is the highest you can go. So like combined that with an ADHD just imagination, and I can always I straight up disappear into battle scenes. Like I have my own anime battles with my characters, where like I switch in between them visually. It's like the best way to describe it would be like Spider-Verse antics. I played that stuff on loop in my head as visual references for how I would choreograph my battles, but like that just kind of randomly slowing down or that type of thing. I can just play it in my brain. Yep. My entire family is ADHD, and I also might be autistic. That's another thing that's in there. But it's not something I'm gonna diagnose myself with, because my mom is sort of sure, and it's the proper terms like ADHD because autism and ADHD, but I don't really get super that. I have some of the symptoms anyway, but like I'm not like actually diagnosed with ADHD, but my entire family has it, and my mom is diagnosed, I believe. My dad definitely does have it. I don't know if he's diagnosed or not. My brother is the overactive type, and then I'm just both of them combined. Can be seen a lot. You can. Oh no! Please don't remind me. I swing back and forth. I don't mean for people to see my feet and my legs so much, but Yeah, I do too. Me and my mom watched I Survived a lot. Oh, guys, it works so well. Like, it could use a little bit more yellowing, maybe, but that actually lines up really well. That worked. That worked really well. I'm happy with that. And then this lines up. Probably my biggest debate has been whether or not I should give her antennas or something. Like a bug of some sort, because that's kind of her theme. But, yeah. Symptoms are there. I try not to self-diagnose with a lot of stuff, but, like, randomly, my page just be filled with some type of thing. It's like, oh, do I have this? And you're like nah. For all I thought I had OCD, which I definitely don't. It was just kind of a, oh, maybe, yeah. But then I did my research and I'm like, no. No, I don't. I've actually never heard of that. Oh, 90 Days Fiance. I never watched that. Oh, a show I like. Oh, I didn't see that. I watch a lot of anime. Okay, but one of my favorite shows, which I grew up, and my mom was actually really got worried about me watching it because I developed the humor of a 50-year-old man for a little bit. Because I watched Last Man Standing. That was a fun one. I never really liked Home Improvement. That's one a lot more people recognize than Last Man Standing, I feel like, but I never really kind of connected with it as well as Last Man Standing. And then, which I have the same, like, main character. And then I also really like MASH. MASH is like a classic, and it's incredibly good for its time, in my opinion. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go soon, guys. I have to. We're just over an hour mark, and I have to go do dishes and stuff. And do life. But I'm excited. I'm excited. This is coming together. I actually really love The Price is Right. I like guessing the prices. I also like watching Family Feud. Family Feud's fun. It's like fun if your family's actually trying to guess what they're gonna say. But she's gonna be done soon, guys. But I must go. I'll see y'all later. I plan on going live this weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday sometime. I'm actually gonna be almost alone in the house Saturday, so it might actually be then. Oh, that'd be crazy. Someone keeps asking, like one of my teachers keeps asking if I like make certain voices for my dragons. I'm like, no, not really. Like in my head, maybe, but I don't speak them. But yeah. Yeah. I didn't really get into Amazing Roller Gumball. I wish I had. But yeah, Price is Right and Family Feud are good. I gotta go, guys. Hopefully, I'll just make a dragon with the butterflies sometime. I have literally a whole thing. If not, I'll make a dragon puppet and send it to someone, which I would like to do. It's like you send it to these creators. I'll send it to someone and I'll just fill it with butterflies for them to use too. Bye, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I got shorts posted in, and see you when I go live again. I hope you have a blessed